Let's move over to Bayelsa State, where our Rise senior correspondent Ovieteme George, award-winning, as I must say, is on standby to give us update on the governorship elections in the state. Award-winning Ovieteme George, how are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. Good morning, Kayode Akintemi. Well, the day is bright. It's bright and fair. And it is election morning here in Otueke, Ogbea Council area of Bayelsa State. In fact, Otueke is the home community, city of former President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and he will be here in a couple of minutes to exercise his franchise. Once again, welcome to Bayelsa, where the streets are deserted and many are heading to their polling units, many by foot, in the capital city, Yenagoa, because, of course, there's no vehicular movement and people are doing that. The waterways are also rid of any boats or any activity because the message went out quite early that no movement, not on water, not on land. I can't say about air, but that's just by the wayside. Okay, the people are waiting here, Ward 13, Unit 39 in Otueke. As you can see, the queue is already forming. People are coming here to cast their ballot. It is quite important to them. They want to choose their governor for the next 4 years, someone they can hold responsible for the activities of governance in the next 4 years. So we are here still waiting for Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Yesterday we had a discussion with him and he sent what I would say a profound message to the people of Bayelsa, Kogi and Imo states to eschew violence, specifically telling the youth not to be allowed to be used as thugs because they have a bright future. You can see the old woman that just walked past the camera here. She came to exercise her franchise. So you see, there's this level of commitment, this level of enthusiasm. The people want to do that which is right according to the Nigerian Constitution. Not also that in Bayelsa, the candidates are 16 candidates of the 16 political parties. They have already crossed the Rubicon. There's no turning back. They are, in this context, hoping to win.
Okay, so Ovieteme, help me understand. What is the feeling that you get from Otueke this morning? Do you feel that a lot of people are coming out, or do you sense that there is a level of apathy, a lot of people not coming out? How do you gauge it, and how do you know whether there is that enthusiasm in the air that people are keen to come out and vote?
Well, I would like to say that it is morning yet on Creation Day. Permit me to use the words of Chinua Achebe. Yes, this shows enthusiasm. It shows enthusiasm on the part of the people. But like I said earlier, this is Unit 39 of Ward 13. So there are wards 1, 2, 3, all the way to 13, and perhaps even more after the former president may have cast his ballot. We'll have to move to other parts. But I could project further to say there is enthusiasm in the air. The people are dogged and grim. They just want to participate. You notice that this is more like a localized election, much more different from that of the presidential and National Assembly. When you say, okay, the president is in Abuja, National Assembly members reside in Abuja, do their work in Abuja. But this one has to do with Bayelsa. 8 local government areas, 1,056,000 registered voters, and 1,017,613 who collected their permanent voter cards. It may look or sound low to you, but there is an improvement. We know that in Bayelsa. Now the question is, how many would come to participate in this exercise? What has eaten deep into the fabric of the Nigerian electorate is apathy over the years. But now I can't say apathy because I need to go and feel the pulse of the people in other polling units, in other words, to know that. But what I can see now, I can confidently tell you, the people are ready. They're ready to vote. Come rain, come shine. It's already shining. Okay. Let the rain come, they'll still be here.
All right, Ovieteme. Okay, Ovieteme, you are constantly doing reports across Bayelsa. and you know what is going on in Bayelsa to a large extent. So what did you hear from INEC during the course of the last 24 hours in terms of their plans for this election in Bayelsa?
Well, the Independent National Electoral Commission is emphatic about the assurance to the electorate that everything will be peaceful. Yes, Obo Efanga, that is the name of the resident electoral commissioner. He spoke to us last night. But you see, the Independent National Electoral Commission can only do its part, while the security agencies are expected to also do their own part. We had assurances from the Deputy Inspector General of Police the day before yesterday, and also yesterday briefing his men and talking to journalists, and they're talking about Daniel Pedro Sokari, that's the DIG. He said, working with sister security agencies, there is no room for worry. There would be no room for concern. Well, he gave his assurances, and then a few hours later, somebody was kidnapped, working with the INEC. So you see, when the security agencies put in their own part to make sure it is successful, when the electoral umpire, that is the INEC, does its own part to make sure it's successful, sometimes certain things happen, and then they have to re-strategize and, of course, redeploy certain men to certain places. Yes, I'm talking about the superintending supervisory officer. Yes, that was the one that was kidnapped at the Amasoma waterway on his way to Sagbama. But then something was averted yesterday, and we were happy. What could have been Black Friday was averted yesterday when about 14 persons, ad hoc staff of the INEC, heading to Koluama. But just at the Swale waterside, the boat capsized. But those in the community swam across to help them, and all were rescued. Not a single bone was broken. That's the testimony for today. So you see, the INEC assures us materials will arrive on time. That they have done. When you look at this part now, Unit 39, Ward 13, Otueke, they came out indeed quite early. So you see, at this point in time, the confidence is building. Don't forget what happened in the National Assembly and presidential elections. So the INEC has the responsibility of winning the trust and confidence of the people. Nobody is willing to hear about IREV or something failing, no. And they've assured that those things won't happen. They called it glitch. It has come into the Nigerian democratic lexicon, glitch. Here, I don't think it will happen. That's the assurance. And we hold on to Opo Efanga, the resident electoral commissioner in Bayelsa State, that everything will go smoothly. Working with the security agencies, the police, the lead agency, the army, the navy along the waterways, and others, including the civil defense. Kayode.
Thank you very much, Ovieteme. Thank God that no life was lost amongst the workers of INEC yesterday.